Hi there. Today's Saturday, January 8th, and I thought I would take a few minutes and do my post. It is, I guess now we're at the end of, or I guess beginning the second week in January. I committed last week on the 1st to doing weekly video journals, so this will be my second one of the year, of the month of January, and I just wanted to check in with where I am. So let me just remind you of what my commitments are for this year, kind of what I'm trying to do. I have committed to doing weekly weigh-ins. I set an intention for myself that in 2022 I will be 140 pounds. And so last week when I weighed in, I was 176.8. And this morning when I weighed in, I was 172.5. So I lost 4.3 pounds this past week, which I personally think is awesome. Some of the things that I said that I was going to start doing was I was going to do weight training. I'm going to do Run the Year 2022. Also go to the gym and work out 2 to 3 times a week. Need to go to the gym to do my strength training. And from an eating standpoint, my commitment is I want to have a healthier relationship with food. And to do that, I made a commitment to try and eat within the hours of 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. because outside of those hours is historically where I make bad food decisions. No bread, no pasta, and then from the standpoint of what am I going to continue to do that has just worked well for me, is to pray every day, really focus on positivity, being intentional about being grateful, and just, being grateful for things in life and focusing on those things and being intentionally about thinking about them and acknowledging them each and every day, to continue to do yoga every day, and also to get good cardio in. I think for my Run the Year 2022 goal, it'll be a combination of walking, running, riding the bike. And so when I am exercising at home, I'm either, walking, running, or some combination of walking and running at home. And if I go to the gym, it's a combination of walking, running, or riding the bike. For right now anyway, it's January. I live in Illinois, it's cold, so I'm not riding my bike outside, so I'll go to the gym. So how am I doing on those things for this past week? Pretty darn good. I actually went to the gym Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so 4 times. So I beat my two to 3 times a week. Definitely got cardio in. In fact, I think on my tracker for Run the Year 2020, I think I am just short of about 50 miles that I've done in the last week, so I feel pretty good about that. As far as weight training or strength training, each time that I went to the gym this week, I have done that, and I'll do like dumbbell workouts for my arms, and then I'll go do a whole strength training circuit with the machines, where I'm kind of focused on, doing chest, arms, back, legs, the front of the leg, the back of the leg, inside, glutes, all that stuff, down to calf and everything. And so really good workouts. I've actually really enjoyed going to the gym. Now, where I live, in order to go to the gym, you actually have to show proof that you're vaccinated. So it's not that unvaccinated, or not that vaccinated people can't get COVID-19, but I feel better now about going to the gym, knowing that people that aren't vaccinated aren't going. And just in general, I think that because they now have that rule, there's fewer people that are going. It's a big gym that I go to, and I typically go pretty early, and there aren't that many people there. But just in general, I feel better about going, better than I have in the past couple years of this pandemic anyway. But one of the things that I really love about going to the gym is that, I'll go and I'll do all this work, and then before I go and take a shower, I go into the steam room, and I stay in the steam room for like 15, 20 minutes, and I think there's like eucalyptus in there or something, and you're drenched by the time you get out, but it's a wonderful, wonderful experience that I really enjoy. So yeah, I feel good about it. There were only a couple times this week where I deviated from the plan. On Wednesday, after I got out of the gym, I needed to go to the store, the grocery store, to get something. And I went to Whole Foods, and while I was there, they have they have some vegan options, and they have they have these meals, prepared meals. It's called Vegan Soul, that I really like. And I saw that they had macaroni and cheese, vegan macaroni and cheese, and vegan lasagna. And I've really liked their stuff in the past, so I got that. And it wasn't until I got home that I was like, oh, dang it. I said I wasn't going to eat pasta, and obviously macaroni and cheese and lasagna is pasta. So I did eat the lasagna on Wednesday, and then I just decided, I was like, you know what? I hate to waste it, but what I hadn't eaten of that stuff, I just threw away, because I really am trying to stay true to this plan. So that was Wednesday. And then on Friday, my grandson came over. He had actually been at another relative's house for the few days before that, and was getting dropped off at my house. And so we spent the night, and it must have been about 8 o'clock at night. He comes in my room and he's like, oh, Gigi, I have something for you. You're really going to like it. I know you like it. I don't think you've had it in a long time. And I want you to have some. And he brings this bag of I think it's called High Chew. It's candy. And I was like, oh, Jaden, I don't want it. He's like, oh, I know you really like it. I know you really like it. And I felt compelled to go ahead and have some, because he was just, you should have seen him. And so I was just weak. I was weak. And, I ended up eating a handful of this candy, after 7 o'clock. And for the rest of this past week, I have been so good. I mean, even if, like, one day I had a meeting that started at 5, and it ran long, and it went to like 6:40. And I'm like, oh man, I haven't eaten dinner yet. And luckily I had something kind of prepared, like a salad or something prepared. And I'm like, oh, let me get this thing ready and real quick, and let me just eat that. And I thought to myself, and it really wasn't ready till like 6:55, and I'm just like, oh, let me hurry up and eat it. And then I thought, well, I started before 7, so that should really count. It should be okay. But I just decided, I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat until 7 o'clock. And whatever it is that I hadn't finished, I'm just gonna put in a container and I'll just save it for lunch the next day. And so I did that, and I felt really good. So every other day except for yesterday, I stayed true to my times. Now it's Saturday, right? And right now it's not quite 5 o'clock. So today I didn't eat till 10, and I am not going to eat after 7. And this coming week, I'm gonna stick with the same type of routine that I had and see if I can make more progress. With the exception of this morning, you know, every day that I got up, I pretty much weighed myself every day this week, and every day I had lost weight. Today when I got up, you know, because yesterday I was 172.4. Today I got up, I was 172.5. And so I think the candy is what did it to me. So I'm just going to let that be my lessons learned. And because I really don't want to eat things that have no nutritional value. I mean, I don't want any empty calories, and I need to stay true to that. I need to be disciplined, because I find that when I am, you know, if I'm eating the right types of things and I'm doing the right types of things, you know, my body feels better. I don't know if you can see this, that I have these blemishes here, you know, my face is breaking out. But I think that that's just because in 2021, I didn't have the best eating habits. I mean, towards the end of the year, I don't know what I had going on. I think maybe I had some undercover stress or something, undercover anxiety or worry or something. I don't know. But it's usually a behavioral thing and a mindset, and there's something that I'm not addressing or dealing with that causes me just to make poor food choices. And those poor food choices always impact me, you know, and it could be gaining weight, or my skin is breaking out, or you know, my stomach hurts, or I'm gassy, or something like that. But there's always a sign that the body gives that said, hey, this is not for you. And so I want to do a better job this year in paying attention to what it is that my body is telling me. And so already, you know, even though I have this one little thing where I'm breaking out, I feel like my skin is getting a little more clear. And that's because I'm, you know, drinking more water and eating more fruits and vegetables, and, you know, not eating out. I'm cooking my own food. I'm not, you know, not really eating any processed foods or anything like that. And so I just think that is going to be the key to me getting back to where my body should naturally be. Also helps, I think, just with mindset and stress levels and things like that. So life is good on this front. Last year when I was doing my video journals, I was doing these MEPS check-in, like how am I doing mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and I would say that I am doing great on all fronts. So off to a good start. So far, so good. And that is my video journal entry for today, January 8th. Thank you for listening. Bye.